Hey there, how's it howlin' everybody? Wolf Prince Leon here with my new in-progress avatar because I need to talk to you guys for a minute before we get into the episode proper. So, I've actually been putting together a little bit of an update to the Legends Arceus Let's Play in order to make things a little more unique. I've updated the frame I created for this Let's Play to give me a few more details. Here, let me show you. So, with this update, I feel the need to at least explain how this is going to work. So, in the lower left is going to be home to like small bits like the subscribe animation or some small details that you might need to know. Next to it is my current team at the time of the spot in the episode, constantly updating as I update the team. In the lower right corner is going to be my avatar and basically whatever he looks like whenever I change his look. Above it is going to be basically the team I want to build in this game. I didn't really get too many suggestions when I made the announcement, so I went ahead and winged it for now. If people do suggest things and I like it better, I might update the team, but for now, this is what I want to go for. And finally, in the top right is going to be my current rank in the game. There is a rank system in this game going from 0 to 10. And as I get higher ranked, I'm going to update it on the frame so that you guys know what rank I am and might explain certain actions. Well, like why I didn't try to level up a Pokemon faster at a certain point. The second thing is a little more fun. Similarly to one of my inspirations, Shugga Conroy, whenever we encounter a Pokemon for the first time in the episode, you'll understand what I mean later. I'm going to be introducing some Pokemon info cards and giving information about that Pokemon proper. But unlike Shugga Conroy, I'm going to be like cutting away from the action and focusing on the info card so that we don't miss anything. And so, for an example, I picked out one Pokemon just for you guys. Let's talk about Cyndaquil. Originating from Generation 2, this fire type starter was a very popular pick by many people during Gold, Silver, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver, not to mention this game. Its original stats are on par with the Charmander line from the previous generation, which was very popular in and of itself. This one is pretty balanced, but if you do it right, this Pokemon can carry your entire team, be the secret weapon, the ace in the hole. It can have a lot of power and a lot of heart, or HP, but you get the point. There will only be 3 Pokemon title cards in this episode in particular, so we're off to an easy and light start. But expect me to be talking a lot about Pokemon because I love this franchise with all my heart, to say the least. So, thank you for listening. Now, on to the episode proper. Roll it, Smokey! Typical. I go outside to try to do an opening thing with my Pokemon, and I get interrupted by a cutscene. How's it howlin', everybody? Wolf Prince Leon here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokémon Legends Arceus. In the last episode, we got our first Pokemon with Cyndaquil, and then we passed the trial to join the Galaxy team by catching Starly, Bidoof, and Shinx. The latter two are probably going to stay on the team for now because they're pretty awesome, honestly. So in this episode, we got to continue through the opening stuff, and hopefully by some point in this episode, we'll be able to go out and catch some more Pokemon. So, let's get wild. Well done earning a place in our team. My name is Ainth, whatever. I'm the local clothier, so you're the one I go to get a better outfit, huh? Okay. The professor asked me that I ready you a change of clothes, so here you go. I do hope they fit. Everyday kimono and everyday trousers. Okay. I hope you'll avail yourself of the village's humble shops. I think I'll interest myself with all that. This way to the crafts works, Leon. I'll catch up in a minute. But first, I really want to go change, because like I said in the last episode, I'm not the hugest fan of hats. Unless it's really cool or fits with the theming and stuff, I typically take hats off in Pokemon games. Yeah, sticking to the uniform for now. Those sandals, though. Yeesh. But yeah, once I get a little more money, I should be able to change my outfit a little more. Oh, this is our storage box. From now on, we can use this storage box to basically, like, store our excess. Because you can't just have unlimited items in this game. You have a limited space, and you have to be able to manage it on the regular. So, it's Pokemon Gen 1 all over again. But then again, this is a lot different of a game, as I've said multiple times. So I'm willing to tolerate it and adapt. Anyway, now that we've taken off the hat, let's go see what Akari has to say. Right after I say hi to my Pokemon. Hello! Still as cute as ever. Alright, pal, let's go. You can use the workbench here at the Craft Works anytime you need to make an item in the village. I forgot that it was there. And I'll supply what you need to make your first Pokeballs once you're ready to begin. Call it my way of saying congratulations on joining us. Thank you! Just spend the money you got from the captain on clothes or whatever you think is best. Go up to the workbench and choose an item to craft, in this case, a Pokeball. So yeah, they have a crafting mechanic in this game, and I gotta tell you, it's actually pretty good. Sure, you have to collect the materials in order to make the items, but they're not as hard to get as you may think, and it's a lot simpler and streamlined compared to other games with a crafting mechanic, and unless I'm mistaken, I don't think there's a chance of getting it wrong, like in, Persona 5. So, we're gonna make 20 Pokeballs. So I have a ton, because I barely used the ones I got before. And that's another mission complete. Oh ho! Now that's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe that this was your first time stepping up to the workbench, my boy. I guess you could say I'm a natural. Or I've gotten practice with a previous playthrough, but whatever. You'll recall, of course, that Pokemon possess the odd power to shrink themselves down. We're still on that? Is that seriously why they go with pocket monsters or Pokemon? No, let's not get into it. With the Pokeballs we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them. So we're taking advantage of their natural biology? Nope. Nope. I'm not letting this ruin my view of Pokemon. Pokemon is my absolute favorite franchise of all time. I grew up with it more than any other franchise I could think of. So, I'm not letting something poison my view of it. Also, that more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in a Pokédex. And on that note, here you are. Oh. The requisite Pokédex. Okay. Pokédex. A volume for compiling the collected results of much Pokemon research. Professor Leventon continually adds to it with each report made on new Pokemon species. So yeah. And remember what they were saying about rank? There's our rank right there. We have no stars. We are basically a rank 0. In order to gain ranks, you have to complete the Pokédex. You don't have to be gym leaders. You don't have to collect like all the Pokemon in the world. You have to collect multitudes of Pokemon in order to build up your rank with the research points, and the more rank you have, the more you can do in this game, essentially. So, here's the data we have so far, which is nothing. Anyway, we've seen 7 Pokemon, but only caught 4. That's because at least 2 of them were the other 2 starter Pokemon, and the other one came from a trainer. I prepared this volume just for you. Thank you! I hope it aids you well in your aim to seek out all Pokemon there are in this region. I'm surprised no one's suspicious about why I want to seek out all Pokemon out there. You'll have to complete lots of research tasks to help the professor fill out the Pokédex. Same goes for me too, of course. I've also got Pokemon to research as a Survey Corps member. I'd be all too happy to explain more about the research tasks I could use your assistance with. Come join me in at the Field Lands camp whenever you're ready, my good Leon. Please tell me, it's been a while since I made it through this part. I hope this means I'm finally able to go catch more Pokemon. I've got Pokemon I want to catch. Huh. Hey, excuse me. I couldn't help but overhear. If you're going to the Fieldlands camp, would you mind taking care of a request for me? And here's our side quest mechanic. I'm standing guard, so I can't leave my post. But I will be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. Yep. This game has a full-blown side quest mechanic. You can go to certain NPCs and gain tasks from them, and completing those tasks should also get you some rewards. I don't know if they do research points. It's been a while since I've gotten used to this game, so I'll be learning it again as we go. So yeah, anyone with a side quest will be evident by that icon floating above this guy here. Hey, so there's this Pokemon called Wurmple. Have you heard of it? Yup! Well, you see, I was having a chat with Professor Leventon, and he told me that after a Pokemon gains a certain amount of experience through battling and the like, it will sometimes change its appearance and become stronger. That, my friends, is what we call Pokemon evolution. When a Pokemon gains enough level, they naturally can evolve into another Pokemon. Most Pokemon do that, but there's some that just don't. And some may evolve by other means like happiness, certain times of the day, certain moves. It's very diverse, but depending on what you're trying to evolve, it can also be very annoying. He said this was a Pokemon called Evolution, a phenomenon called evolution. I just explained how it works. So, I decided I want to raise a Wurmple myself and have it evolve. You're part of the Survey Corps, aren't you? If you catch a Wurmple, could you let me have it? There'll be a reward in it for you, I promise. Just get me a Wurmple if you can. So yeah, our first request, Basically, catch a Wurmple and give it to this guy. You don't have to keep every Pokemon you catch. But I'll get into that when we get to things like reports and pastures. I'm pretty sure there should be more people. Ah! Here's one. You're that newcomer that fell from the sky. Are we still going through that? Of course you are. The Survey Corps must have to get out and compile that Pokédex book they're working on, right? Well, on your way, kindly do me a favor. Find out all about Starly. Pokemon certainly are terrifying creatures, but when I see Starly, I simply feel whole. Not that I have the least desire to actually touch one, mind you. Please let me see the Starly entry in that Pokédex the moment you complete it. Okay! How exactly do we complete it? So, according to the map, there was another side quest over here. Also, what I've been doing is, if you press down on the left analog stick, you can sprint and go faster for a short amount of time. Oh, I remember you. Can Pokemon of the same species really come in different sizes? I know the professor said they do, but I'll have a hard time believing it unless I see a different sized ones lined up side by side. If there really are Weasel bigger than mine, I'd love to see them alongside the one I have, for comparison's sake. And you're a natural when it comes to catching Pokemon, right? I bet you see where I'm going with this. Of course. If you catch a Weasel bigger than mine, would you let me have it? I'll make it worth your while. If I catch a bigger Weasel, I don't know if I want to give it away. Weasel's one of my favorite Gen 4 Pokemon. So, we've got 3 quests so far, but I'm pretty sure there's one more left. Oh, here we are. So we have to complete it and then show it to her. I know Shinx's ears have an odd markings on the inside, but what were they? No use. I can't remember. This'll keep me up all night. Hey, aren't you with the Survey Corps? If you catch a Shinx, can you show it to me? I gotta see one with my own eyes. Please, I can't remember for the life of me what those ears look like. It's driving me crazy, driving me up the walls. Oh. Well, I have a Shinx with me. Come on out, Tanya. Alrighty, let's have a look at these round ears. That's it! Its ears have the yellow cross pattern on them. Kinda like a star! Yeah! I can't tell you what a relief this is. It felt like I had a bone stuck in my throat, only the throat's my brain and the bone... Thank you for helping me get that bone out. And just like that, we complete it. And we get 3 potions as a reward. So we're not getting research points. We only get that by catching Pokemon. That should be all of the possible quests for now. Yep. Now then, we must be off. Yes. Our quest is the Fieldlands Camp. Whew. Righto. Let's get to it then, shall we? In order to complete this Pokédex of ours, there are a great many research tasks I'll need you to help me carry out, my boy. The details of these tasks can be found in the Pokédex for you to reference anytime. I was just looking at that. When you fulfill certain tasks in regards to a specific Pokemon, the task will be recorded in the Pokédex itself. And when you reach a specific number of completed tasks, it'll rank up and you'll get research points in order to rank up your own rank and be able to do more. Also, oh hello! When you focused on a wild Pokemon in the field using the XL button, you can also instantly check the research tasks for that species by pressing the down button to open the Pokédex right away. Some Pokemon have some unusual research tasks, so be sure to check them out. Oh! I must have overlooked this when I did my training and playing before. You must catch and battle diverse Pokemon species and carry out plenty of research tasks. Do so, and you'll gain research points and other rewards for your work. One last piece of advice, Leon. Yes? If you see a wild Pokemon's attacks coming your way, dodge like your life depends on it. Probably because it pretty much will. Dodge? Here, watch closely and remember what I do so you can do it later. Hup. That beautiful flowing bit of gymnastics is what we call a dodge. If you're light on your feet, you can dodge out of the way of wild Pokemon's attacks. That way you hopefully can avoid taking a beating and blacking out in the wilderness. The security corps had to collect me when I got the business end of some Shinx's Thundershock. So that's what happened! But don't you worry, I have lots of experience to draw on, and I'll teach you plenty. We're in a rush, are we? So yeah, remember how the Shinx was hostile before? Those Pokemon, when hostile, will try to attack you. If you don't dodge and you get hit too many times, you will black out. It's kind of, I think that's the closest thing to a game over we get in this game. For most Pokemon games, the game over, quote unquote, was when you lost a battle. That was the worst you got. I can't remember if you... Well, never mind. Let's go to Akari. Now, let me share some Survey Corps wisdom. Enthusiastic, are we? Focus on a Pokemon with the ZL button and then press down on the down button to open the Pokédex. You'll see what tasks you have to do for that Pokemon. So, yeah. And when it's time to battle a Pokemon, remember the captain's switching wisdom. If you have items out, press X to ready your Pokemon. Give it a try if you want. I'll go on ahead. So, do you guys remember the Pokemon Let's Go series? Well, similar to that, you can catch a myriad of Pokemon, usually a lot of the same species, but I'm pretty sure you can send whoa, hold on. Well, I accidentally started battling? Anyway. Try your new move! Ember Attack! Nice one, Firestorm! So, here goes! Pokeball go! Well, this is embarrassing. I accidentally clicked the wrong button when I tried to mute earlier, and I ended up not recording a bunch of gameplay footage. Again. Sorry about that, folks. So, I'm going to... let me summarize real quick. So, we've encountered 2 new Pokemon so far. Weasel and Wurmple. And I actually caught a couple of Wurmple and Weasel that I intend to add to my team. Because I really like Weasel. It's always been a very reliable water type for me in multiple games. Not the least of which being the Sinnoh games. I've trusted it for many years. And I can trust it again. Seriously? Whoa, whoa! And there went another Pokeball. But enough about that. Thank you, Tanya. Now then, let's head back to the camp. I don't know if this made it into the recording or not, but you can actually do a sprint by pressing down on the left analog stick. But you have an unseen stamina bar that doesn't allow you to sprint all the time. So, first we're gonna heal. Next, we're going to go into the Pokemon thing. Welcome to the family, Weasel. And I think I'll add Wurmple, too. So now I have a full team. Well, as full as I can get. I don't know if it's safe to clear out those Pokemon yet, because... So we're gonna keep going. Oh, hold on. So, you are gonna be a mainstay for my team for a good while, if not through the whole game. So I will name you Hydro. Welcome to the family, Hydro. Hip. Well, I was kinda hoping to save the money for some new clothes, but business before pleasure, people. I gotta get more Pokeballs. And I haven't... Let's do this! Ember attack! One more time! Oh yeah! Oh! Here we go! These are the source... This is the source of the tumblestones. These rocks here. You have to... So you gotta... Like with the trees or the meeks, you just throw your Pokeball there and... Thank you! Hello? Is that a gold one? That shimmering one typically means it has a little more value in the items it could yield. You could call it a rare find. But for now, the battle rages on. Oh, hold on. Rule number 1: never have a water type face an electric type. It's a clear advantage. Ember, let's go! Here goes nothing. Come on! That's my boy. And I leveled up two of our Pokemon again. But you are looking pretty roughed up there. Here. Yeah, electric types are super effective against both water and flying type. So I can't use Arrow or Hydro here. I have to use Firestorm. As I was trying to say, I have to use Firestorm. Ember, let's go! One more time! Way to go, partner! And there's what we came over here to grab anyway. Hydro? Stardust! We can sell that to make a bundle. Hello. Bring it on! Ember! You call that a quick attack? Show him how it's done, partner! Way to go, partner! Wow, he's already almost level 10. Whew! Pokedex check. So I have to catch more Starly. I haven't defeated one yet. Come to think of it, like, the only Pokemon I've battled are Weasel and Shinx. I haven't tried to battle anything else. Well, except for Togepi, but that one didn't count. Next. And you leveled up. Move mastered? What does that mean? Moves mastered, huh? Does that have anything to do with that style thing that the Pokedex were talking about before? Hold on. Before I start thinking about that, I still need to have Cyndaquil use Ember and Quick Attack 5 more times each. There's our Wurmples. Or Wurmple, because plural doesn't usually have S with Pokemon. Now let's talk about Wurmple for a sec. This one comes from Generation 3, and it's the requisite early area bug type. But unlike Butterfree or others, this one has 2 evolutions at inconsistent intervals. But I'll get into that proper later. So all you need to know is it starts out a little weak, but it can be useful in the long run. And there went that one. But at the very least, I caught a Wurmple. Ooh! So yeah, when you use moves in strong style, it should. I think. Yeah, I'm starting to remember these things. More damage to take him down. Whew. Thank goodness I completed that quest. Hello. And there's another Weasel. There's another Weasel. Now, here's a Pokemon I can rely on for sure. Hailing from Generation 4, this Pokemon may not have great defense stats, but it more than makes up for it with its attack stats and its exceptional speed stat, especially when it evolves. I've trusted this Pokemon in many runs in several games, not the least of which being Diamond and Brilliant Diamond. So yeah, I would highly recommend this if you're looking for a water type and didn't get Oshawott. Weasel. Oh my gosh, it's sleeping! Oh, isn't it so cute? If only I didn't have to do this! So yeah, while they keep saying that you have to battle Pokemon like that, if you find them when they're sleeping, like I just did, you can catch them no problem. Is that? Oh my gosh, it is! Eevee! This is by far the best Pokemon I could have gotten, especially in any game. Hailing from one of the original 151 of Generation 1, this Pokemon may not be the strongest or the fastest. It has balanced stats overall, but that is not the beauty of Eevee. What is the beauty of Eevee is this! They don't call this Pokemon the evolution Pokemon just for the fun of it. At the time of this generation, Eevee can evolve into one of 8. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Pokemon. And each one is diverse and amazing and could complement any team. It could fill any role. A tank, a sweeper, a defense, a speedster. All you need is the right evolution, and bada bing, bada bang, bada boom, boom, boom. Eevee could fit into almost any team you want. Please, 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 please! Yes! Oh my gosh, 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 oh my gosh! That is just awesome! Sorry, Bidoof, but our little surprise addition just took your spot. Welcome to the family, Cody. So we might need to wrap this up. I'll be with you in a minute, Akari. You really doing quite well for yourself. Thank you. I've got a full team for crying out loud. Here, a little reward for keeping up with me. Your own crafting kit? A kit containing everything you need for crafting, even when there's no workbench around. However, you can only use the materials you have in your satchel. So essentially, this allows us to craft on the fly if we have the materials in our bag. Yep. And here's a recipe for potions. Thank you! Now this will let me craft potions and heal my Pokemon on the fly if the need arises. 1 Oran Berry and 1 medicinal leaf. I've got plenty! With a crafting kit, you can craft items anywhere using the materials you have in your satchel. Okay? Thank you! It was getting annoying having to backtrack to home base all that time. How goes your research? The cover of your Pokédex will tell you if there are tasks you've finished and can report. Yes? Please report back to Professor Leventon once you've gotten some research tasks good and done. How about right now? Mr. Leventon! Oh-ho! If it isn't a crafting kit, you must have listened attentively to Akari's teachings. Excellent work, dear boy. Thank you. This seems a good time to explain about survey reports and the rewards they offer. When you submit survey reports, you receive money based on the level and number of Pokemon you caught. You'll receive more money if you fulfilled certain conditions, such as catching a species for the first time. I've done at least 3. On that note, let me check your research tasks you've completed so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 24 Pokemon! Hoo-wee! So I basically got back the cash I spent on the Pokeballs. And a smidge more! Whew! 6 Pokemon for the first time? Are they counting the Starly and all them? The 3 before? Okay. And... I see. Most illuminating. I'll update our Pokédex with this new data. By carrying out research tasks and submitting survey reports, you can raise the research level of the Pokemon species you encounter. If you raise a Pokemon's entry to level 10, that entry will be considered complete and you will unlock more detailed information to be had about this species. As you carry out tasks and complete Pokédex entries, you will also gain Pokemon research points, which you can view on the cover of your Pokédex. Once you've earned a certain number of points, you'll be able to move up the ranks of the expedition team. So yeah, the more Pokemon you catch, and the more tasks you do, the more points you get. And the more points you get, the more you level up in the rankings. This is the replacement for the badge system in normal Pokemon games. So apparently, I've already completed Cyndaquil! Cool! So Bidoof is still missing a few things. I caught a few, but I gotta catch and defeat more. Starly, on the other hand, hooey! And Shinx? But even if I complete it, I still want to do tasks like this so I can get more points. Wurmple! Light specimen? Do I even want to ask? Oh! So no, I haven't gotten large specimens yet. I've caught 2. And I gotta hit it with an electric type attack? Jeez! And Eevee, not only did I catch one, I caught one without it being spotted. So yeah, I've completed a few already. No way! Already ranked up. You've made good progress on these research tasks, Leon. I do believe you're ready to move up the ranks. Let's head back to the village and report the good news to Captain Celine. It's time you earned yourself a star. So we're gonna fast travel here. So, now that I have a full team, let's see if it works. Oh my goodness! It works! I can have all my Pokemon chit-chatting and, like, interacting with one another. It's so cute! And that... Oh my goodness, like, this is one of the things that I love about this game. All this chit-chatting, all this, like, cuteness is so cute! Alright, everybody. Let's go get that star. Hold on. I still gotta use these silly looking shoes. Oh, brother. Oh! Hey! Here. You really brought me one? You must be as good as the rumors say. Thank you. I'd like to name this Wurmple right away. Now, I've been told a Wurmple will evolve into a Pokemon known as a Beautifly, so should you give... Oh, I can't, like, dude. Beauticia. But buddy, Wurmple don't just evolve into Beautifly. Depending on certain specific factors, it actually evolves into one of two Pokemon. A Silcoon will further evolve into a Beautifly, but a Cascoon will evolve further into a Dustox. I never saw the conclusion of this this storyline, but I'm willing to bet that's gonna end up being a Dustox. Oh, ma'am, you wanted to see the And now, I give her one. You cannot have mine, though. I'll give you this one. So yeah, as you complete these side quests, you get... Okay. And that's another task complete. More Pokeballs? I'll take it! So yeah. Now, before we keep going, I should probably show you the pastures. So, this is literally where they store all the your excess Pokemon. Look into it later. But anyway, so yeah, they actually get to show some of your Pokemon here in the pasture, like the little Bidoof buddy that I decided to keep. But enough about that. Thank you. Now we can go and see about that star. You have made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. With that, you have officially obtained the rank of first star in the Galaxy Expedition team. One down, I think 9 to go. You can now use Heavy Balls. Pokemon up to level 20. Thank you! The rewards you earn for survey reports will be even more generous now, too. A recipe for Heavy Balls. And revives! That a stranger like you should fall from the sky and yet flourish among us like this is a statement to your native talent and hard work. Most people prefer it when things are simple enough to be judged on face value alone, and proving your worth by moving up through our ranks is something anyone can understand. Keep it up, and even if you did fall from the sky, people may be more willing to accept you. Working your way through the ranks will also help if you wish to make a life for yourself here. A higher rank will grant you access to more types of Pokeballs and greater rewards. For today, at least, you've earned yourself a meal at the Wallflower and a good night's rest. Thank you, Captain. So, Leon, my boy, you like the new look? I believe a jolly good congratulations is in order. Well done on earning your first star rank. Potato mochi tastes better when you have something to be happy about. Still, we'll be very busy from now on between the Survey Corps duties and the requests from the folks here. Which reminds me, have you already taken on that request from Beauregard? I already completed it! The people of Jubilife aren't too familiar with Pokemon, you see. So if problems arise, the Survey Corps gets called for help. Indeed so. Some people will ask you for help when you talk to them, while other requests will be claimed from the billboard I keep in my lab. Speaking of which, weren't you approached with a request recently, Akari? What's it about? About that. I was thinking maybe Leon could handle it for me. I was told it requires a bit of skill with battling Pokemon, so... Ah, yes. The request came from Mai of the Diamond Clan, if I remember correctly. Mai from the Diamond Clan. Huh. The people of the Diamond Clan have lived here in Hisui since before the Galaxy team arrived. If we could establish good relations, I'm sure there will be much we might learn from them, including more about local Pokemon. But we can discuss all that tomorrow. For today, let's eat up and get some rest. You better be feeding my Pokemon while you're at it! The next day... Listen, do you have a bit of time after this? There's something I could use your help with. Of course. Thank you. I'll be waiting for you at the training grounds then. If you caught a lot of Pokemon, you may want to visit your pasture to change up your team. Way ahead of you, sister. Honestly, I'm at a loss. I'm split here. Like, I want to continue, but we've already been going for a while now. Like part of me just wants to be able to go and just catch a lot more Pokemon than this. Heck, I still lost a bit of footage because of a recording issue. Still, I think it's fair to say, let's cut it off here. Next time on Let's Play Pokemon Legends Arceus, we're going to go to Akari in the training grounds, see what she wants, and then hopefully go back to the Obsidian Highlands, or whatever, and catch and battle more Pokemon so that we can get the team stronger, get our rank higher, and basically, like, be ready for whatever the future has for us. So, until then, thank you for watching. Have a good day. I'm Wolf Prince Leon, and... Oh, you are such a cute little thing. I just want to hug you. See you next time, folks.